Good afternoon, everyone. Well, we're going for a womble. At least that's what Yvonne said. We're going for a womble in the Campo, in the countryside, in this gorgeous place that we live in Spain. Sunny Spain. It's fantastic here. It's always hot, it's always sunny, it's always lovely. Well, let me tell you something. We've been here 11 years now, living in this hot, wonderfully sunny, gorgeous place. And I gotta tell you, it is the longest, coldest, wettest winter I can remember. And I know it's not very good today to show you this because the sun's out and the sky's blue, but let me tell you, this morning it was flipping pouring down and it just didn't stop. So anyway, nevertheless, I digress. We're going for a little wander, or a womble, as the missus says, around the Campo. Only a little bit because it's going to be soggy out there. So it's really just to show you. Actually, shall I be honest? It's for me to get practice with this camera. I've never used it before. I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm doing. So let's go and have a look, shall we? There's the missus. And there's Gertie. She's a nutcase. She is very skitty and she's, well, she's a bit weird actually. She is, yes, I know you're asking, she is a Podenco, which is a Spanish hunting dog. I think Von's closed the gate. She's a Spanish hunting dog. Well, we've had her now for 8 years, and one day she just pulled up outside our fence here. This is our field up here, and she just pulled up outside the fence. Oh, there's Sammy. Scambo. There's Sammy. Sammy wants to say hello. Bloody hell, I'm sounding like the missus now. She wants to do this, she wants to say that. She doesn't want anything of the sort, she just wants to be left alone. Sammy, hello baby. You right, darling? Hello, sweetheart. She's gorgeous. Problem is, somebody told us she was a cat. Anyway, so we're off for a little womble around the Campo. Before it gets dark, it's end of January 2026. And it is 5:15. So we've got about an hour left of light before it finally fades. Up there is the ermita, which is in Spanish a hermitage, up on the top of the hillside there. I don't know how to zoom in. I'm going to do some practice on this. Does this zoom in? I don't know. Anyway, I'll do a close-up of that at some other point. So we're at the end of orange season here as well. These are orange groves. These aren't ours. Ours are inside the confines of the garden. We've got about 100 mandarin and orange trees. And one of my favourite things to do is when we get home from a walk, which we do most afternoons when the weather's fine, is we go and pick a couple of mandarins each and sit and eat them. They're the sweetest in the world, let me tell you, they are the best. But there you go. So we're having a womble. Now, is this going to get boring if I just leave it on? Or maybe when I learn how to use the editing suite, which I've not even looked at yet, I'll be able to speed it up and do some music over it or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, we're going on an exciting journey tomorrow, but I can't tell you anything about that yet. It's top secret. I don't know why it would be, but it is. Anyway, that's what we said. So here we go. This is where I start to get out of breath already. A bunny, a flipping nuisance. There are absolutely thousands of the things everywhere. If you see the bottoms of these orange trees here, these mandarin trees, they're all painted blue. Now that's not because the owner's a weirdo, though you might be, I don't know. It's because it's painted with some sort of chemical or something, and it stops the rabbits chewing the bottoms of the trees. And we've had to have ours done because the rabbits were just killing the trees off. So that's what you have to do every couple of years or so, repaint them at the bottom. They don't look very pretty, but it does the job. So Actually, it's gorgeous this afternoon, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. It was vile this morning. It just poured down. We had to go up to a place called Vineros and buy some supplies for the bar in town. And it just rained and it rained and it rained. But I suppose that's better than sitting on your bum looking out the window at it, isn't it? It was okay. So we've got lots of orange trees and mandarin trees and olive trees. We might walk through an olive grove in a minute, I don't know. Yeah. It looks like we are. Von does the routes. I'm not overly bothered about where I go, to be honest with you. We're going left. Find a route that's not got stingers because of Gertie's feet. This one, well, I can't tell. My glasses have gone dark now, so I can't really tell. Gertster. Gertie. Here we go. She's picking her way through. She gets stung on her paws if there are too many stingers. We had a Swedish couple years ago. Used to come regularly. Sadly, he's died now. His wife Lisa, she still follows us on Facebook, on Villa Mandarinas. But they came and we had loads of stingers, because we always do. Not because we're naturists so much. No, I didn't mean naturist, did I? Naturalist.
I don't know what you mean.
What I mean is we're not into nature that much, as it were, but because we're lazy. And anyway, they're good for ladybirds. Anyway, I digress. So Lisa and her husband came up and they picked a load of nettles and made nettle soup. Very intriguing.
They did, they love it. Let's explain what this is. It's not a wall.
Well, yes, this is an irrigation channel here. And when I first came to Spain, when I first came to the area, which is now 40 years ago, these were still in use. And basically there's a series of sluice gates, you can see down there. They used to have tops on as well. They had a cap on the top, so they were completely enclosed. But they used to flood the fields to water them. Nowadays the irrigation systems are with plastic tubes and it's a pumped system, and it's actually the water that we use for home for washing and everything like that. It's a much better system, but that's how they used to water their crops here in Spain, because most of the time, unlike how it is at the minute, most of the time it's quite dry.
This is not green very often.
Never, really. Very rarely is it green underfoot like this, but we have had so much rain over the winter. Now I don't know whether that's global wetting. It's been cold as well, so maybe that's global cooling. I don't know. Anyway, so that's how it is. But I'm sure if we get going and get good with this, you'll find out later on in the season that it gets a lot drier and a lot browner. But it still is very beautiful in its way. There's the ermita there up on the top of the hill. I don't think she can pick it out so much. And there is the moon in the sky. So in about an hour it'll be getting dark. The nights are drawing out, slowly at the minute, but they are drawing out. And soon, oh flipping it, where we're going. And soon we'll have nice long nights. Sorry, long days, short nights. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rabbiting because I've got this thing on in front of me. And actually the irony is that most of it will probably be edited over. So anyway, but I'm just getting used to using the camera. And then there's this thing on this screen that I just touch like that when I get used to it, and then you see me, you poor creatures. So there we are, huffing and puffing away. 62-year-old man, just about to record his own death on webcam, or whatever it is. Hang on a minute.
I was just going to say, look at all the wild thyme growing.
Yes, this is wild thyme, and here we get an awful lot of wild rosemary as well. Beautiful. The smell is incredible, actually. I really ought to get some of this. We grow some in the garden, but actually it's far more successful out here in the Campo than it is in the garden. And it's brutally looked after. Well, there it is, there it is, there it is. So that's rosemary, wild rosemary. Absolutely flipping gorgeous. Oh, it's lovely here, isn't it? When I do get out, I didn't really fancy coming out actually. I've got loads of stuff I've got to do. Oh dear, I'm not very good with this camera. I will get used to it, I promise you. I've got loads of stuff I've got to do when we get back in home. But anyway, I'm learning how to use this, and that was one of them. So here we go. Beautiful, some olive trees that have just been allowed to do their thing. And anyway, so what we're going to do is going to have a little bit of a wander, and we're going to get back. I'm going to finish off some bits and bobs that I've got to do at home that I've already forgotten what they are, but I'm going to do that. Oh, I've installed a new printer this afternoon. That was bugging me, the idea of having to do that, but that was ever so easy, that was. And then we're off for a journey tomorrow, but more about that tomorrow. There are places like this all over. We're only a couple of miles back from the front on the Med Coast, and there are so many places like this you can just wander around in, and as long as you avoid the snakes and the scorpions, you're fine.
This is a pathway we can use.
This is a pathway.
No one ever does.
No, they don't. They really don't. You've got little palm trees there starting to grow all on their own. And this was an almond grove, but of course it's been abandoned. Nobody wants to farm anymore. There's not enough money in it. Actually, almonds are very expensive, but it's still an expensive and hard job. And it seems that today people really don't want to work, which is a shame, isn't it? Oh, just missed her having a wee. And Gertie. Now this is a, I can't remember what they call them, babe. It's a reservoir, small reservoir for watering that used to be on the irrigation systems. A lot of people, when they buy fincas, little small holdings in Spain, they turn them into swimming pools. There's an old finca there. Dilapidated now. That over the last 11 years has really fallen into the state it is, but it's pretty, isn't it? And now this is an olive grove here, which is looked after and clearly farmed. You can see that it is. And I can't remember when the olives are around about November time, aren't they? I think they pick around about November time. This great big like forks with tendrils, brushes or things, and they just pull them through the branches and pull the olives off. And it depends what the olives are going to be for, whether they're going to be for eating or for oil. It's an easier crop if it's going to be for oil, because there's less that has to be done to them. But if they're going to be eaten directly, not directly from the tree, but if they're going to be eaten off the tree, or that's what they're picked for. Yeah, lovely, more rosemary. Then they have to go through lots of processes, and it's very expensive, and that's why olives are so expensive. It's not like the UK. They're not after ripping you off, but there are lots of processes, and it's very labour intensive to get the olives on your plate. Now, lots of people in the UK aren't particularly keen on olives, and I was the same for a long time, but I absolutely love them now, especially the big fat queen olives. We've got this little cafe we go to in Castellón, which is about 30 miles down the road. We go every month or so, and she always gives us a great big bowl full of these queen olives, and if we eat them all, she gives us another bowl, and that's a freebie. That's despite whatever you're ordering, your coffee or your sandwich, your bocadillo or whatever. So yeah, it's quite good. We're going the wrong way, you see, because the sun's in the camera and it don't like it. Gertie, can you choose a better route, mate?
It's very important sniffing the boar.
Oh yes, we get a lot of wild boar around here as well. And you get all the know-it-alls saying, yeah, it's because we built on all their area and we're taking their land. Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. It's been very dry up until last March or so, nearly a year ago. And so they often used to come down into the towns to get moisture and water. But then, of course, they discover the rubbish bins and they get rich pickings there. But which should be okay, apart from all the people who run into them on the road, which can be very, very dangerous, and people's cars have been written off as a result. But also, they can be very aggressive, and this will be a place that they'll come to because they can get a drink here. Now, this is really unusual. This is normally bone dry, but this gives you an idea of the amount of rain that we've been having. We're still walking in the wrong direction, babe. I can't see and the camera's being blinded by the sun. Gertie, you do this on purpose? Flipping heck, mate.
I don't know where she's going.
Well, I think we might have to... Do you think we might have to be the owners and take charge of this? Gertie.
Well, just let her have a little...
Go on, have a little snuff. Sniff, snuff. Whatever. So,
Just do a sniff.
we got thousands of acres, hectares, whatever you like, around here that you can just... This is...
The boars have dug that.
The boars have dug that up. And you don't really see the boars during the day, but come dusk in the night time, they're around. Drives Gertie mad at night. Gertie, this way, mate. Come on, let's go this way.
It's a bit rocky.
I haven't got my stick either because I've got a flipping camera in my hand. So, anyway, I think I'm going to stop this here unless something else becomes... Now they can see the view. It's very pretty, isn't it? I think it's gorgeous, personally. I always have done, and I always will do. To have this. Oh, sorry. I can film that lovely view. There you go. I'm sorry. I'm taking over as usual. This is unusual, I've got to say, because normally I can't get a word in. She's giving me that look now. Could be a quiet night. I doubt it though. I'm having a bit of fun. So, I wonder if I can see Peñagolosa. I've got to learn how to zoom in with this, babe, because no, just go over to the right a bit. We've got in the background though, well, we would do if we could see it. There's the highest mountain in the Valencia region called Peñagolosa, and it's about a 15 minute drive from here. We went to go up it once, took the wrong path. Took us so long that we'd run out of time by the time we got back. So we're still not doing it. One day maybe. Have you any idea where we are? Oh, this is helpful, isn't it? I don't know where we're going. We need to go down here, babe. Anyway, I'm going to stop for now. So, ta-ta for now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. So there we are at the end of our little wander. Come back now. Pick a couple of mandarins. Sit down and enjoy them. Valencian mandarinas. There they are, gorgeous. And there's our little pad. There's Sammy on the edge of the pool. Pool's nearly overflowing again because of the amount of rain we've had. It's not a bad little spot, is it, eh? Hey, Campo, what have I told you about getting up on the table, eh? What have I told you? You don't flipping care, do you? Where are you going? Where are you going? In between my flipping feet? Eh? Scammy? There she goes.